minority. John Lewis stood up to do the impossible before in his life, including marching across a bridge in Selma in 1965. There is no one in the House or Senate made of stronger stuff than John Lewis. No one in the history of the United States Congress. And this morning at 11:18, John Lewis had had enough of business as usual in the House of Representatives.
Mr. Speaker, this is a fact. It is not an opinion. We must remove the blinders. The time for silence and patience is long gone. We are calling on the leadership of the House to bring common sense gun control legislation to the House floor. Give us a vote. Let us vote. We came here to do our job. We came here to work. Now is the time for us to find a way to dramatize.
Speaker Ryan is reconvening the House right now. This is live.
But the chair would hope that the business of the House could be conducted in a fashion that respects positively on the dignity and the decorum of this institution to which we all belong. For what purpose does the gentleman from Kentucky, Mr. Ryder, seek recognition?
This is the unprecedented situation we were anticipating. The Speaker trying to convene the House, the Democrats chanting "No bill, no break." Let's watch this.
On House Joint Resolution 88, the clerk will report the title of the joint resolution.
House Joint Resolution 88, joint resolution disapproving the bill submitted by the Department of Labor relating to the definition of the term fiduciary.
The question is, will the House on reconsideration pass the joint resolution, the objections of the President to the contrary notwithstanding? The gentleman from Minnesota, Mr. Klein, is recognized for 1 hour. The gentleman from Minnesota yields back. The question is on ordering the previous question. Those in favor say aye. Those opposed say no. The opinion of the chair, the ayes have it. Gentleman from Minnesota. A recorded vote is requested. Those favoring a recorded vote will rise. A sufficient number having risen, a recorded vote is ordered. Members will record their vote by electronic device. Clause 9 of Rule 20. This 15-minute vote on ordering the previous question will be followed by a 5-minute vote on passing the joint resolution. The objectives of the President to the contrary notwithstanding. This is a 15-minute vote.
Paul Ryan seems to have successfully gavelled the House to a vote on the pending business of the House, which is unrelated to gun safety legislation that House Democrats are trying to force a vote on. The 15-minute vote clock will be ticking off. We have never seen a scene like that on the floor of the House of Representatives. We are joined now by Norm Ornstein. He's a resident scholar at the American Enterprise Institute and contributing writer for The Atlantic. Norm, you've been watching the Congress longer than I have. I can imagine your reaction to this.
Almost longer than you've been alive, Lawrence. It's quite extraordinary. As some of the previous shows have noted, we had a very faint version of this back in 2008 when Republicans took the floor while the House was not in session to demand a vote on drilling, drill baby drill, which was basically offshore drilling. And they did that for a few days. Speaker Pelosi turned the lights off, and then it just kind of gave way. And obviously not an issue that had any emotional impact the way the gun issue does now.